For this assignment, we had to find a way to, find a solution and attack college loneliness. So I went up and analyzed a couple of ways we could really address this problem and just find a way to attack that. There's multiple ways, and I really wanted to use the design approach, the design thinking process. So empathize, define, ideate, prototype, test, and implement. So that's how I went about that challenge. Really, the lack of just students going to college, and they don't really have they just struggle making friends, or they just struggle doing other activities, so they ended up staying in their room and they're kind of lonely and just don't do much. So I definitely think there's a way to approach that in a way that in the future students could get out of their comfort zone and go meet people and go talk to people and just have a better college experience, because it's definitely the case for some students. So the main problem, like I said, is just there's a lot of students that struggle, like, just socially. Maybe it's just social anxiety, just lack of self-confidence, or just like it might be also just the college people right now. There's just a lack of integration in the community in a lot of divided groups. Like there may be some cliques already in college. Like, obviously, if someone is there for 3 or 4 years already, might be a bit more intimidating to just join them for an activity, but it's definitely possible. So the way to analyze the situation I would go is just start talking to students in the college. Just ask them, just go be straightforward and just interview them about how they view life on campus, how they think loneliness on campus, especially for transfer student or freshmen, are. And I would definitely take their feedback. There's probably some people that has like good experiences, probably some bad. And also I try to identify the specific one that have more bad experiences, and that could openly say they struggle with loneliness, especially maybe just at the beginning, which is like probably the most intimidating. Some people go out of town and far from their families, and they just want to have fun, but it could definitely be intimidating, especially also if you have you just left your friends back home away and you're trying to make new friends. So I try to identify them and then just ask them how they're feeling, like what could we do better with that, and go from there. After that is done, I would look at ideas, solution ideas, and the three solutions I went up to and I found was, first of all, they should organize more school events. Any colleges, especially big colleges that there's a lot of cliques and like a lot of people, and it's hard really to find like a specific group that you really like you want to spend time with. Like I would like colleges to maybe host more school events that are welcoming to like every type of person and every personality. So like people that play sports, for example, could also have interact and do activities with people maybe who has other passions. So like people can really interact and merge with each other. So that'd be good for just general like team bonding, not only just loneliness, but just community bonding. So that create a better culture for the school. Another thing would be weekly support groups. So any other student who feel lonely, to just go there and talk about how they feel, how they could maybe like beat their anxiety and go out of their comfort zone to go talk to people and like just interact with other people. And the third one, which I think is really important, and it's just on an online platform to connect with people, because like I said, some people are shy and maybe it'd be easier just to connect virtually. That's already a start, and once you start connecting virtually, maybe some people just they get out there. That's the first step, and then they can actually like have a better experience in their college, just talking to people online. That's already a start. And the third part would be prototype and testing. So I would develop an online portal for that online connections. I would also have a school orientation with all of the new initiatives, so we could really give a chance to students to see what's the project, what we're trying to set up here, and take their feedback, see what people like, see what people don't really like, and just I get feedback from that, and test activities that we wanted to do with small groups also, and try to get their feedback. Is it welcoming? Is it actually fun? Because obviously if it's not fun, people are probably not going to come. So those types of stuff. And when that is done, it's all about executing the plan. So we took feedback from everyone. We took the pros and cons from everyone about our system that's already still starting to be put in place, and then we try to make the best version of everything. So the online portal, the groups, all of those activities also, we all get those in place, try to make the best version. Obviously it's probably not going to be perfect at start, but we're going to work on that throughout of it, and then just make it happen. Try to make a concrete plan of when it's going to be launched, how it's going to be launched, and also why not put that on the online school portal, so people are aware that there's actually new events, new groups, so people are actually going to show up to those places. Why not put that on the newspapers also? So I really think that's the way to go. I'm happy that was the problem we had to tackle, because it's actually a real problem, especially for freshmen that just joined in a college, or like I said earlier, transfers. It's definitely something that happens on in college campuses, and we want to try to include everyone. With the COVID pandemic a couple of years ago, that really some people just stayed at home all the time. So it's I'm sure there's some people that never really had to interact and try to make new friends, and that could be hard and intimidating for sure. So the best a school tries to accommodate people for that, it's going to be easier and people are going to have a better experience. So that's really it. Thank you.